Hey Sagittarius, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person you were thinking about when you clicked on this video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. And if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so that you're notified when future videos are released. Today we are going to look at some tarot cards. I have some oracle cards. At the end we're going to get some personal messages. But just keep in mind that this is just a general reading. So take what resonates, leave what does not. If you feel that any roles need to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means, flip it. Okay. Well, the cards that we have that came out are the Emperor, followed by the Ace of Cups in the reverse, followed by the Eight of Cups, followed by the Ace of Wands, and then followed by the Six of Wands. And so with this very first card being the Emperor, you could be dealing with an Aries. This is the Aries card, but doesn't have to be. We're talking about an energy here of somebody that is now thinking very much so with their head over their heart. This is somebody that's being very logical about this situation. This could be somebody that is a parent that is highly respected, or somebody that is in an authoritative position in life or in their job. But this person is very focused, and their focus may be a little bit on, with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, then followed with the Eight of Cups. This individual may have had to walk away from this situation. And again, flip this if you need to, as you being the individual that walked away. But somebody walked away in this situation because they felt like there was an unrequited love going on, that they were giving more than the other individual. They were putting more energy and effort into the relationship, and it caused a lot of sadness. Somebody walked away and abandoned this situation. You both may have abandoned this situation, but this person had emotional strength enough to walk away in their search of true happiness, right? And this card can also, when we talk about the Ace of Cups in the reverse, it can represent miscarriages, or maybe not being able to get pregnant. So there may have been some issues with that with this individual. It doesn't have to be. Just take that as it resonates. However, now we get, after walking away, abandoning the situation, feeling just a great emotional loss in this position that has put this person, the Emperor that showed up, in a place of needing to really think about things from the brain, not the heart. Well, now we've got the Ace of Wands and then the Six of Wands. And so what we've got is a new beginning. Either somebody wants a new beginning, or a new beginning is going to happen in this situation. This card can also represent a new passion or a new spark with somebody else. But just with these cards, it looks like somebody's going to accept the challenge of a new beginning. You know, it looks like somebody will be open to that new beginning. So if this individual wants a new beginning with you and they feel very inspired to come towards you, you may be willing to accept the challenge with this Ace of Wands. With the Six of Wands, it looks like this individual definitely wants victory. This can also be somebody that is in the spotlight in some way, where they get attention or recognition or rewarded in somehow. This is kind of like the fame card, or like the celebrity card. But this card is also, you know, recognizing, you know, what it was that happened in this situation, learning from it so that you can re-begin this situation and be victorious this time. And that's really what I'm feeling from this, is that this individual has a great deal of confidence, and this individual right now may be just operating a little bit from their brain. They're trying to think through everything, understand what happened, because there was a lot of sadness here. Just with these two cards alone, the Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Eight of Cups, it took a lot of emotional strength for somebody to walk away from this situation. And they did that because they were not happy in the way in which this situation was going. They were not happy with you, or you were not happy with them in some way. Okay, let's get some from this deck. Okay. All right, well, we got the Emperor card that's now in the reverse. And so when we start this reading off, we're starting off with somebody that's very strong, very strategically planning. But when we look at the Emperor card in the reverse, we're talking about somebody that is operating from their ego and, you know, really very immature in the way in which they handle things. So you and this individual are like opposites in the way in which you handled this situation. You know, one person may have went completely cold. The other person may have had their ego get triggered, and so there was not really a healthy communication that took place. And you know, you've got kind of these two really strong energies. You have an emperor sitting in the upright and then an emperor in the reverse. Both of them are heads of state, right? Both of them are very strategical, and both of them are very like not going to back down. But you have one person coming from a very logical place, and then you have another person that was coming from a very emotional place. And so there was a great deal of confusion or lack of communication. Wow. And then we get the Five of Pentacles. Somebody got left out in the cold. All right. With the Five of Pentacles, this can be, you know, really, it can represent ill health. It can represent poverty. It can just represent worry. But you can see that they're out in the cold, right? This can represent financial loss. You know, there may have been some financial losses in this situation and how everything came about. All right, we got the Page of Swords that's sitting here, and this is somebody that's curious. This person may be curious about you. They might be prying and spying and looking to see what's going on with you, or you may be doing this with them. This also can represent gossip, right? You may be talking about this person. They may be talking about you to people in their life. All right, we got the World card. Now, when I see the World card, that's all about completing a goal or a lesson, right? This also can represent traveling. So you or this individual may be in different locations and maybe need to travel to see each other. Or really, it may just be that you are moving away from the pain and really learning the lessons. You know, learning the lesson means that you understand what you have learned about it. You know, did you learn more self-love? Did you learn, I don't know, how to treat people differently? Whatever it is that you learned from this situation, this card represents fully learning that. But somebody is spying, prying, and looking in to see what's going on. Again, that may be you, maybe them. Maybe both of y'all are prying and spying. All right, we got the Sun card that's showing up, and this is all about not only material happiness, but a very joyous and successful outcome, right? When I see the Sun, I always think about the Sun being a very it has very healing qualities, and so this individual or you may want to heal something that has fallen apart in this situation. It came out right under the Six of Wands. That's sitting here, and so this is all about wanting to heal it so that you can be successful in this situation. All right. All right, we got the Seven of Wands. Now, when we look at the Seven of Wands, this is all about putting up your boundaries, keeping your defenses up. This person may be a little bit guarded. You may be a little bit guarded from them, or there may be some competition that's in the picture. Maybe you or this individual has somebody else in the way. And so it kind of would make sense with the two cards that came out. We got the Magician card and then also the Eight of Wands, both sitting in the reverse. Now, if this was in the upright, I would tell you that this person is very strategically working towards you and they're going to come through very quickly. But I'm going to tell you that this may take a little bit of time, because whoever this is that you're thinking about, this Emperor that showed up, they really are thinking a lot about, yeah, they may want a new beginning, but they're thinking a lot about what happened in the past. And so it's kind of held them back from doing anything. Maybe they don't feel like they are the ones that have to initiate this. Maybe they feel like you're the one that needs to initiate it, or vice versa. All right, take it as it resonates. I want to get one more from this deck, and then I'm going to see what this person thinks about you. Oh, my goodness. Let's do this. All right, I'll take this one that fell. All right, well, we got the Nine of Swords that's showing up here, and you can already see that there's a lot of pain in this card. There's a lot of grief and anxiety, maybe even depression and nightmares when this card shows up. This card can represent regret, just a lot of grief and sadness. So you or this individual may be very saddened by how this situation fell apart. This person, if you walked away from them, they may be in a great deal of heartache over that, or just both of you may be in a great deal of heartache. And there's just so many thoughts going on, so many things that have been unsaid that are up here. This is what I consider to be these dark birds here. So many things left unsaid, and that is what has caused the death of this situation, or at least the death of what it used to be. All right, what would this person, Lord, I'm going all the way to the personal messages. I want to see what this person thinks about when they think about you. When they think about you, what do they think about? And I'm just going to say it's our Emperor. That's the first card that came out. So what does this Emperor think about when they think about you? All right, we got the Three of Pentacles. It is showing up in the reverse. And so when this individual thinks about you, they think that you were a little bit sloppy in this situation. Again, flip it as need be. But they feel like you may not have put in the effort or the teamwork or the collaboration that was needed in this relationship. This also can represent money. So they may feel like they were giving more financially than you were. And it looks like with this card, you can kind of see that this person's got their head turned and they're kind of, you know, focusing in on themselves, really kind of balancing themselves back out. So this person may feel like you just did not give your equal share in this, or you feel this way about them. All right. Okay, but somebody wants to heal it, right? I mean, we got the Ten of Wands that's sitting in the reverse. And so, you know, with it in the reverse, this is, you know, feeling a little bit more free with letting the burdens go. When this person thinks about you, they want to let the burdens go. You know, they want to, whatever burdens were placed in this situation, they may want to release it, or they may think that you are working on releasing those burdens. And it may be that they may feel like they were a burden to you. All right, we got the Queen of Swords. It's sitting in the reverse. And so when this person thinks about you, they, you know, they think that you're a little bit cold. They might think that you were dishonest with them or even unkind. Again, flip it as need be. But they feel like, you know, the Queen of Swords, I always say, like, she's a bad bitch. Like, you mess around with her, she'll cut you off for good and not talk to you anymore, block. So this person may feel like you have them blocked, or oh my goodness. Then we get the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So we got a lot of cycles that are completing, right? I think that this person thinks that it's over with you. Because with the Ten of Wands sitting here in the reverse, but they may not want it to be over because both of these tens came up in the reverse. So it looks like there wants to be, or this person wants to heal this situation. They want a new start. They want forgiveness. They want to move on. This is you or them. Take it as it resonates. All right, I think we've got enough from the tarot. I'm going to go ahead and move into our oracle cards now and see what other messages that we get. This looks like somebody walked away, abandoned the situation. But they may want to come back, and then we get the Give Your Relationship a Chance and the Forgiving and Learning card. I mean, this person or you wants to really learn from the past, which is really what forgiveness is, and give this relationship a chance. Okay, let's get some from this deck. We got the Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. So somebody may have been dealing with this in this relationship. There may have been some codependency. We got the Axe card. This is a breakup, separation, stopping the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. We already see abandonment. Somebody walked away and went silent, went ghost. All right. This says never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings. So somebody may have been very impulsive in this situation. Maybe did something that they can't reverse now based on emotions. And I'm going to tell you right now, emotionality equals irrationality every single day of the week. All right, let's get a dream oracle for you. Ooh, beautiful. Number 12, say yes to your higher calling. Be a human, exclamation mark. This is all about living your best life, living up to your highest and most beautiful potential. When you are living for where your passions lie, where you know that you are being pulled to, where the energy is kept high, you are going to glow and shine out just like this. So this is all about looking at things in a very positive way and understanding that every single thing that you go through, good or bad, is teaching you a lesson so that you can be your highest self and you can say yes to your higher callings that show up. All right, let's get a Fairy Temple Oracle card for you. All right, we get the Moon Magic card. And so with the Moon Magic card, this is all about cycles, infusions, and phases. And we go through cycles in life so that we can grow, learn, and evolve. And that's exactly what you're doing. You are evolving. This person is also evolving. All right, if you have a question, these are my Angel Answers cards. You can ask that question right now. Focus on it. If not, let's just see if we get any additional messages for you. Whoa. This says within the next few weeks. So what is going to be in the next few weeks? Whoa. That card said wait. Whoa. All right, somebody's health is going to be improving. We got the improving health card. I've got cards going everywhere. All right, one more. Well, there's that wait card that I saw. It came out again. Wait, because you have abundance coming your way. In some form or fashion, you have abundance. And you got freaking improving health. I know that's right. That's beautiful. Let's move on to the personal messages. All right, what additional messages do we have? After this, I'm going to get some a poem for you, and then we're going to get some direct messages from this person. Okay. This says, if you need help, ask for it. This says karma has its target. Now, this is good or bad. This is not an ominous card, right? Karma comes, if you treated somebody good, then you're going to get that good karma back. This person treated you bad or vice versa, then that bad karma is going to come back. This says break the cycles. So no more repeating the same cycles over and over again. And this says cats and dogs can fight or they can choose to get along. So there may be a breaking of this kind of argumentative phase that you guys had, so that you can actually communicate and have abundance. All right. Okay, let's get a poem. Either way, that improving health card is showing, and I'm just so happy to see that out here, especially in these days now with health issues. All right, your poem is number 17, Hidden. I've refused to see. I can't find a cover large enough to mask my hidden insecurities. Now, what this poem talks about as a whole is really talking about not being able to wear the mask anymore. So you may feel like this person can kind of see through you. You can't hide who you are to this person, or they feel that way about you. All right, I want to get some direct messages from this Emperor that started our reading off. What would this Emperor want to say to you? Look at these cards that came out. What would they want to say to you right now if they could? With no fear, no pride, no ego, no anger. What would they want to say? Okay, one or two more, or however many pop out, I guess. Those flipped over. Okay, one or two more. Oh my goodness. All right, let me put these up. Now, this is, oh, this card wanted to hang on for everything, so I'm going to go ahead on and take it. Okay, this is what this person would say to you if they could. Sometimes it hurts me how you speak to me, so silence is easier sometimes. I wish you could see you through my eyes. It's the small things you do that I love the most. I know I wasn't there for you and I'm sorry, but I have options. You don't know everything. There's so many things I wish I'd done better. I want to bring justice. I was a hypocrite. And you are so much more than I expected. All right, well, this is your reading. Make sure to come back and check me out.